Then I saw on the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll?" But no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside it. The 7 seals represent 7 revelations about Jesus. When the Father wrote the book of life, he foreknew the rise of sin, and he foreknew that Jesus would die for sinners. This is why John says Jesus is the slain lamb from the foundation of the world. As each seal is broken, a truth about Jesus is disseminated through heaven and earth. A rider on a white horse sets out to conquer. A rider on a red horse causes conflict and war. A rider on a black horse warns of judgment. A rider on a pale horse brings about devastation. Martyrs for truth's sake, the slain righteous cry out for justice. The second coming, the moon turns red before the imminent coming of Christ. Silence for half an hour, Jesus passes final judgment upon the resurrected wicked. This process grows in glory and intensity as each seal is opened and continues until everyone receives a full disclosure about Jesus. 3 seals have been opened thus far. In brief, the rider on the white horse conquers, bringing about the proclamation of salvation by faith. The true word of God is preached freely. The rider on the red horse causes conflict and war, which is ongoing today and will continue to the very end. The large sword represents the word of God, but could also allude to the scale of the loss of life in the last couple hundred years that will carry on until the end as the word of God continues to be preached globally. The black horse warns of judgment, as many will be found wanting. We learned in a previous study that 1844 marked the end of the 2300-year prophecy and the heavenly temple was cleansed. To demonstrate this on earth, the judgment process of the dead began. The 4th seal is yet to be broken, and when it is, the commencement of the 7 trumpets will signal a time of great tribulation on earth. The resurrection of the wicked will occur at the end of the 1,000 years, and everyone who has ever lived will be alive and conscious at the white throne judgment. At that time, the 7th and final seal is broken. The glorious truth about the identity, authority, power, and prerogatives of Jesus will be witnessed by everyone. All creation will stand before their Creator. The 4 horses are not entirely exclusive to Revelation. Zechariah saw 4 horses having the same colors. Zechariah was told the 4 horses represent the 4 spirits of heaven that stand in the presence of the Lord of the whole world. They go throughout the earth at God's command to accomplish His will. Zechariah saw the black horse go north, the white horse go west, the pale horse go south, and the red horse go to the east. Again, these horses go throughout the world. The 4 living creatures might be thought of as senior angels within the heavenly host, having great responsibility. They are appointed to carry out special services throughout the universe of God. They ensure that God's desires are carried out. The seals begin. Each horse and their rider represent the works or actions of the 4 living creatures. As Jesus opens each seal, he commissions a specific process that leads to the conclusion of the plan of salvation. The effect and influence of the seals is both cumulative and associative. This means that the conquering initiated in the 1st seal starts there and finishes during the 6th seal. The process that unfolds in seal 2 reaches its height during the 5th seal, and the understanding of seal 3 prepares understanding for the events that transpire during the opening of the 4th seal. The events during the breaking of a seal do not begin and end in order for the next one to be broken. Rather, the first 3 seals begin certain events that remain in motion until their counterpart concludes their work. It was for this very reason that Jesus was given sovereign power. He starts these 3 events that he will personally oversee. He must manage the outcome of each process so that the gospel can accomplish its task. Jesus sends the 4 living creatures to earth with special assignments. As each prepares to do its work, John is observing in the vision. They each say to John, "Come."